boy K now.
It's your boy Easy, most known unknown Easy Old Soul.
This your boy Soldier the Rebel.
This your boy K now.
This your boy Soldier the Rebel.
Coming
And yeah, we got breaking news, man. Breaking news. We have Kofi Kingston as WWE's very first 100% African American champion. And no, The Rock don't count. I already know what y'all gonna say, blah, 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 Booker T, Mark. No, we talking about the WWE title. And Kofi Kingston has made history as of April 7th, 2019, and becoming champion. So shouts out to him. He did it for the culture. He did it for the people, man.
Okay. Now, I saw as soon as he won, I saw people saying he was the first black champion, and then people say, well, The Rock and Booker T and all that. What is the difference between that within the actual wrestling community?
So when it comes to The Rock is African American and Samoan. And when it comes to Booker T never won the WWE title. He won a belt that migrated over from WCW and was known as the WWE heavyweight title. And other wrestlers like Mark Henry also won that same title Booker T had. So it's two different titles. There was the WWE title, and then there was the big gold belt that everybody can relate to Ric Flair with. That migrated over to the company from WCW when they went under. So, yeah.
So it's the WWE champion, and then it's the WWE heavyweight champion, is what you're saying.
Yes, it was at from like 2002, and then it got combined. What was that, 2014 or something? And so that belt hasn't been seen since 2014. So now we have a whole other title called the Universal title, and that's the title that Seth won from Brock. But this topic is about the WWE title, which has the longest lineage within that company.
Okay. So now, is it just the champion or a heavyweight champion?
The WWE Championship.
Okay. I don't understand why they brought in that universal shit any damn way.
I don't know either.
Like it's another universe or something. But so how was the energy in it tonight?
The energy when it comes to that Kofi Kingston match, from the very hint that the match was next, the crowd was hot. I noticed the crowd through the TV. I was at Duffy's Sports Bar. The crowd was hot there. And yeah, from the very beginning.
Okay. So was it geared towards Kofi, or was it geared towards whoever? Who was he was fighting?
Daniel Bryan.
Okay, Daniel Bryan. So they geared towards Daniel or Kofi?
They was geared towards Kofi. It was almost as if every fan that was in tune had a fucking crystal ball and they knew that Kofi was going to win. It's like it was almost as if like Daniel was kind of a non-factor who just focused solely on Kofi.
So did Kofi just completely dominate, or was it pretty even until the
end? Daniel dominated in the beginning because he's more of a wrestling hold submission specialist, and he was kind of, when it comes to that, he's kind of giving Kofi some go because Kofi is more of a high flyer and a striker. Okay. And then Kofi, during the middle of the match, it was kind of like an even back and forth. And then Daniel made a comeback after that even back and forth. And we thought Kofi was going to lose because Daniel had hit his big running knee, which is his finisher. And we thought that was it. But when Kofi kicked out, we knew right then and there for a fact that Kofi was walking out champion.
Okay. So how was Kofi's energy throughout the whole match?
Kofi's energy was this underdog, because the first half of the match he played the underdog role. The middle of the match he was uh during the back and forth part of it, he was like he was getting fired up. And then towards the end of the match, it was like after he kicked out of Daniel Bryan's move, it was like, okay, I got this. I'm finna hit him with my I think it's called the SOS. No, Trouble in Paradise kick. And he put Daniel away after that. So overall, I would say Kofi was pretty confident through the whole thing.
Okay, okay. So his performance, it was it was very convincing then.
Very convincing.
Okay. Cause I always question uh the big wrestling matches because I know that they talk in the back and they're like, hey, you gotta lose, you gonna win. And it's like some wrestlers, like when they know they're supposed to lose, they just don't give it their all. You know,
Right,
they don't they you can tell like, yeah, this match is about to be a complete waste of my motherfucking time, but you you know,
right,
so it's good when you find one where you is into it the whole time.
right.
So do you think it's going to be a rematch or will he face someone else right away?
Most likely it'll be a rematch at the next month's pay-per-view, which I believe is titled Money in the Bank.
Money
So Money in the Bank, yeah.
and where they starting these titles from?
Hey, Money in the Bank is a whole different concept. It started off as a match where the person got to climb up and get the briefcase, which gives them a guaranteed shot at a title if they choosing, I believe. And then it went from just a match to a whole pay-per-view title.
Okay, so he's definitely going to be champion for at least a month.
And yeah.
Okay, okay, so hopefully they make Daniel fight someone for it. I mean, you know how they used to do it back in the old days, where
To get another shot, you mean?
yeah,
They could, because WWE slipped up last year and was like, we're not doing any more automatic rematches. After a person lose the title, they supposed to get a rematch. But they said they was gonna cut that out. But they slipped up and they've been doing it anyway since they said it. So I don't know if they're just gonna stick to their guns for what they previously said and make Daniel earn it, or if they're just gonna give him that automatic rematch.
I mean, I think automatic rematches are for pussies. I mean, to be honest, I mean you lost. You need to at least fight two matches before you get another rematch.
True.
And if that person lose within them two matches, you still get a chance for a rematch at the title. It's just not with that same person.
Right. I see what you're saying.
Because it's like telling the next man up that the person that was behind Kofi that Kofi beat to come like, oh, you gotta wait three pay-per-views before you get a shot.
Damn. Right.
Basically, like you just lost. Now he finna fight. Then they gonna fight again, and then you gonna get your shot. But it's not even a given because if Kofi lose next time, then he's gonna get another rematch. So you might have to wait damn near a whole year before you get your shot at the title.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I don't like about automatic rematches.
Right.
Yeah. So how was Kofi's team? Was his team in this corner or was it just him by himself?
His team was in this corner from the start. What I liked about was the what I noticed was the ending when it comes to his team, the New Day. So give you a little backstory. So Daniel is supposed to be like this bad guy character. He's an environmentalist, so he switched out the traditional leather and gold title and got an eco-friendly hemp belt. And after Kofi won, I know it's crazy.
They still let
So,
you do that because I remember the spinning.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's been gone. That spinning belt. So when Kofi won, one of his homies, Xavier Woods, went over and took Daniel's customized belt, and then all you seen was this black sheet over this hump. And Xavier, before he pulled it, it looked like he was crying, like, yeah, I'm finna get his belt to my homie. He pulled the little sheet off, and it was the original title. And he took it and gave it to Kofi. They held him up while Kofi held the belt up, and his homies was behind him 100%.
Okay. So they still had the original belt there just in case Kofi had won. Well,
Yeah,
we
they. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, because wrestling's predetermined. We all know that. And if I'm not mistaken, he had his own customized side place that said Kofi on it already,
okay.
which I felt like they shouldn't have done. They should have just gave him the traditional WWE side place and gave him his own side place tomorrow night on Raw.
Okay. So even though Kofi won and Daniel loses his custom belt, who holds on to that custom belt? Like, do he get to keep that custom belt?
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure he gets to take it home and put it in his collection.
I think that sucks.
Why?
I think if you lose, that belt should be taken back by WWE heads. Why,
Why?
why should you still be able to walk around with
I mean, I know I know for a fact he's not gonna
it?
walk around with it. He's just gonna take it
That's,
home, put it in his collection.
that's like getting divorced and still wearing your wedding ring.
True.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah. I mean, but
breaking
you
up.
know,
Still got the benefits. You know, that's
I mean, okay, so Stone Cold had his own custom made belt, which actually I own. This was Stone Cold's custom made belt.
I remember.
After he lost the title, he that mug is at home on his mantle. So should Austin have gave that belt back too?
I mean, but Austin is now not wrestling, correct?
Correct.
So I feel like while they're if they go into retirement, yeah, here go your belt. But while you are active, that belt needs to be at headquarters where you can walk around with.
I mean, but they do everybody like that, whether they get a customized belt or not. Like everybody got a copy of the title that they won. That's like that's like when you're part of a sports team and you win a trophy. That trophy's at home, but
No,
you know next year it's a
no,
strong
no.
it's a strong possibility
The
that
trophy
somebody else gonna be
is at
champion.
the headquarters. The trophy's at the headquarters. You get a ring.
I'm talking about with anything you win a trophy in.
Yeah, well, in like on the professional level, like the trophy just stays at the stadium or the practice facility, but you get a ring. See
Okay.
now you turn your belt in and I give you a ring, and then when you retire, you get your customized belt back. Like that's how I feel because I think it's a little bit unfair for you to still have that belt.
I mean, but essentially, it's not the same belt that's on TV per se.
Because if next month he wins the title again, so what? He's gonna just hold that belt up again.
He'll probably switch it back out if he win again.
Exactly.
Because
So
because that belt is a part of his gimmick. He's this stuck up bad guy, this snobby environmentalist. And plus, when you really think about it, at the end of the day, they're WWE are selling those same belts that Daniel customized.
yeah. I guess.
Yeah. So,
I mean,
shit.
it's just that is a little crazy though.
Yeah.
Like,
But it made Daniel for a perfect heel, aka a bad guy. It worked for him.
you think it's
Because he
one?
was so damn it. Me and Aaron was just talking about this was it yesterday? How Daniel was just so fucking stale last year. And once they turned him into a bad guy, he kind of, pumped some life back into his career. So
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
yeah.
I still feel like you should have to while you're an active wrestler, you should be able to take that goddamn belt with you. But once you retire, I mean, you can, here your shit go. It's like a deposit. When you leave, you get your deposit back. Like, because didn't nobody tell you to customize the belt. You could have just had the belt the way it was and kept the plates.
True.
Nobody tell you to change that whole damn belt.
I mean, I see where you coming from, but like I said, Daniels was a part of his gimmick, and back to Stone Cold's like his customized belt, his wasn't a part of his gimmick. He just didn't like the belt that Vince presented him with, so he went and got his own shit made without even telling Vince. And the first time Vince saw it was at the Monday Night Raw taping. So it was already on TV. The first time Vince saw it is when we saw
See? But see,
it.
here go the thing. It's like the reason why I'm saying is because both of the guys are leaving the stadium tonight with
Yeah,
a championship belt.
yeah.
I don't, I don't know. I mean, I understand it's planned and all that, and you better not walk up out of here with that motherfucker on your shoulder, but it's still in your bag.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, man, I have to make your special belt my belt for at least a week. I'll be walking around with your shit. Like, I'll be cool afterwards, but I'll be walking around with your shit.
Yeah, that's true.
That's exactly how I do it. Like, yo, no, I ain't making no custom belt for another week. I'm walking around with your shit. Don't give me that other shit, none of that. I want the belt that the old champion had.
I mean, yeah, but did Kofi really battle 11 years for something that isn't his, technically? Something he didn't come up with?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, tonight. He battled for that one tonight. He fought for the belt that Daniel had tonight.
it just wouldn't have looked right, especially when his homies held him up on their shoulders, and it just wouldn't have looked right in magazines because that shit finna be everywhere.
Yeah, but I understand that, but it's like when you look at like football and basketball. Well, they don't do it in football because the Super Bowl is always somewhere else. But like
Right.
basketball, like everyone loves to win on their home court. But do you know how satisfying it is to win on the opposing team home court?
Uh, True.
That's just it's like we like we gonna have our party at your house tonight.
It did kind of feel like better when the Bulls won their very last championship out in Utah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I see what you're
Like
saying.
like when the Cubs won in Cleveland. Like everybody said the Cubs couldn't do it. Everybody said, oh, the Cubs can't win 3 games in a row. And they did at Cleveland.
Yeah,
So that's you getting ready to go home after that long ass game because that game was long as shit. And you hear them popping champagne in the visitors' locker room. You know, you know,
right.
like it's a little satisfying. Like I'm gonna ball out in your crib tonight. and then I'm gonna leave you with the bill for cleaning up.
Damn, that's cold blooded. Damn.
And I'm gonna leave the lights on. I ain't even gonna help your light bill. I'm gonna leave the lights on your ass.
No.
But yeah, but I do understand what you're saying. Like, shit, But hey, man, shit, he won. He won.
Yeah.
That was the most important part about it all, is that he won. Hopefully, he get a better looking belt than just his name plate on the side.
Nah, I don't think they changed it out the belts no time soon.
No, I'm talking about like how you said it was made out of the whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You talking about? Well, Kofi's belt is back to the traditional golden leather.
yeah, but I'm just saying, like, put some red stitching in it or something, make it stand out a little bit.
That'd be cool. I think
What
the
what
OG,
is what is his colors? What's his colors?
damn near every fucking color of the rainbow. Cause the New Day, which is Kofi's clique, they just have so much merchandise that it's like multiple colors.
No, well, what colors do he fight in dominantly?
You know what? I can't even really answer that. But let's go back to when Kofi, before he joined the New Day, green and yellow.
Green and yellow stitch. Like
Okay.
just to distinguish it just a little bit.
Right.
Or bring the rotating belt back if you want to,
The who?
the spinner.
We done with that.
Put his face on the front of the belt and just make it spin.
The Rock shitted on that belt when he won the title the last time. He said he looked at John Cena and he was like, "Should no belt ever spin?" Yeah. And the Rock came up with a new title.
Well, yeah, the young man won.
Yeah, it was so satisfying. Like the atmosphere, like at the sports bar I was at watching WrestleMania. Like I was sitting across from this group of guys, and they were all white. There was three of them, and like they were just as happy for Kofi as I was. Like a lot of white people were. So it just wasn't for black people. I think it was just for that moment of everybody's coming together and watching history.
For the wrestling culture as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. I understand completely.
So that was real cool to see.
Yeah. But we brought y'all some breaking news.
Breaking.
Late at night. Hope y'all enjoy the content. Remember, as always, like, share, comment. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. Whatever floats your boat.
Make sure you subscribe too, and hit that notification so every time we upload, y'all know about it and stay in tune.
Yep, as always, support the grind, shut a hustle, three kings. It's K down, and I'm out.
Yeah.
R.I.P. the extension. I mean triple X Tentacion. Can't believe your daddy gone. Your music gon' live on. God called you home. You was too good for here. Let's make one thing clear. Mental health is very real.